All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the Green Bay Packers, one of the most intriguing teams in the National Football League. And I love the energy of this team. These guys absolutely love each other. We're going to talk about Bo Melton later on in the video, but Matt LaFleur called the Packers' November 12th loss against Pittsburgh the turning point for Jordan Love. Since then, Jordan Love is first in the league in total touchdowns. He's third in passing yards. He's tied for second in big-time throws. He's second in passer rating, and he's tied for first in first downs. Now, they just played the Minnesota Vikings, and they completely obliterated them. Jordan Love looked phenomenal. 4 total touchdowns. The dude was on a heater. He threw for 3 of them with 256 passing yards, and then he had a beautiful read for the rushing touchdown. Brian Flores, the Minnesota Vikings DC, blitzed Jordan Love 25 times. He completed 70% of those. It was masterful. I mean, Jordan Love, and guys, I'm a Packers fan. I'm a diehard cheesehead. I hate the comparisons. I hate people trying to compare Jordan Love to Aaron Rodgers and/or Brett Favre. My man, Brett Favre, freaking legend. Jordan Love in his first season as the starter for the Green Bay Packers, 30 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. And I think there's a very real argument out there that, like, by the way, none of the Packers receivers are even actually close to 1,000 yards receiving. I think every Packers fan would agree Jordan Love has worse weapons than Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers in their first year starting. This is unbelievable. And while I'm not trying to compare this dude to either of those two quarterbacks, what I am trying to say is Jordan Love looks unbelievably special. And as a Packers fan, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this upcoming home matchup against the Chicago Bears. I cannot wait for the future. Like, it's just perfect. It is literally perfect. And a win this Sunday against the Bears to get into the playoffs in his first year as the starting quarterback would be unbelievable. But before we get any further into tonight's video, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. Packers fans, as you guys can tell, I'm a diehard cheesehead here. So if we can try and get this video to 250 likes, that would mean the absolute world to me. I post a ton of Packers content on this channel here. One big thing that I've noticed is, like we said earlier on in the video, the energy and the aura of this football team. Every player, every coach, and at this point, every single fan and opposing teammates and opposing players and former players, everybody sees something in Jordan Love, and everybody wants this dude to succeed. I don't know if you guys have seen the clip of the post-game locker room where Matt LaFleur gives Bo Melton a game ball. The love that this dude received, to me, is so indicative, and it's so representative of just how much this team is fully bought in. And I absolutely, I love it. And I gotta say, Bo Melton, 11 catches this season have resulted in 9 first downs and 1 touchdown. He's converted 5 third downs, and all of this is on 94 snaps and 52 routes. To even make it sweeter, like, Bo Melton has barely, he was a recent move. This dude's a freaking youngster in the league. But it's not just him. The Packers have the following wide receivers and tight ends under contract for next season with a $12.3 million cap hit in total. Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, Romeo Doubs, Dontavian Wicks, Malik Heath, and Samori Toure, Luke Musgrave, Tucker Kraft, Ben Sims, and then you also have Bo Melton and Henry Pearson. The future is unbelievable with this team. And I will say this, Aaron Rodgers in his last year with the Green Bay Packers, I wanted this dude to succeed so bad, and I still wish him the best of luck, and I hope he comes back rejuvenated. To be honest with you, I hope he wins the Super Bowl as long as they're not playing my Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl. The energy is so different. And like I said, I have to give Rodgers the benefit of the doubt, just like Tom Brady, LeBron James, all these greats in the league. Why would I want to play with all these rookie and year 2 players when I'm trying to win a Super Bowl? Now, that doesn't even really mean anything. My point is, Jordan Love is a youngster. He's 25 years old. The Packers have the youngest offense in the entire National Football League. They have one of the youngest teams in the entire league in general. And these guys are so united. Everybody on this roster is so united and it genuinely feels special. And that win on New Year's Eve against the Minnesota Vikings, which all of us Packers fans, I mean, I couldn't ask for better. Like offense, defense, coaching, outside of the botched penalty on special teams, it was a perfect football game. 33-10 on the road to essentially eliminate the Minnesota Vikings and to put your team in a win and you're in situation. I'm ecstatic. And Jordan Love, stats are extremely impressive. He's got almost 4,000 passing yards, 30 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. This week, he finally entered the MVP discussions. People are just kind of saying like, oh, why couldn't he be the MVP? I'll tell you who the MVP is right now. It's Lamar Jackson, obviously. But Jordan Love's got 30 touchdowns, 11 interceptions on the season. But what's even crazier is the film. What's even crazier is the eye test. And you're watching this dude make plays. And you're watching this dude make throws and read defenses and adjust the play, change the play at the line of scrimmage. And it's unfreaking real. And now us Packers fans, we will agree, like, that Giants game, the Buccaneers game, the 4-game losing streak earlier on in the season, a lot of this is defensively. And I have a feeling Matt LaFleur gave Joe Barry the game ball for a very specific reason. I actually would believe the fact that Joe Barry has already been told he will not be the defensive coordinator of the Green Bay Packers next season. My point is, like, if the Packers had actually won against the Giants and the Buccaneers and they'd be 10-6 right now, Jordan Love would be a legitimate top 3 finalist for MVP. But we say this on the channel all the time. And my ego wants to get in the way and say, you know what, we went through this last year, winning your in situation against a divisional rival in the Detroit Lions. This year it's against the Chicago Bears. And we know the Packers-Bears rivalry is just on a different level than the Packers-Lions rivalry. And that's still a huge rivalry. So my ego wants to get in the way and say, all right, if you lose, well, what was all this for? But I know deep down, I mean, we talk about it, like I said, on this channel all the freaking time. And if you've been watching these Packers videos, you know exactly what I'm saying. I've gotten exactly what I wanted from this Packers season. And it was pretty much solidified in the Detroit Lions Thanksgiving victory. And it was further solidified in the Kansas City Chiefs victory the following week. And even more so this past Sunday night against the Minnesota Vikings on the road. Jordan Love's the dude. And he is the dude not only for this upcoming Packers season, but for many seasons to come. And if you guys know me, I'm from Chicago. And pretty much every single family member and every single friend I have is a Chicago Bears fan. And my real Bears fans will tell me I'm so pissed off, I might become a goddamn Packers fan. And it has me licking my chops. So we'll make another Packers video before the weekends. But folks, I am absolutely loving this. I could not have asked for more. Jordan Love is the dude. He's been the dude for many, many, many weeks now. And I am so ecstatic about this future. All right. That's it for tonight, man. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. But Packers fans, how are you feeling right now? And NFL fans as well. How are you feeling about the Green Bay Packers? That's it for me.